Chapter 36. Of the union of mixed things, and the introduction of a more noble form, and the senses of life. Moreover, we must know, that by how much the more noble the form of anything is, by so much the more prone, and apartment it is to receive, and powerful to act. Then the virtues of things do then become wonderful, viz. When they are put to matters that are mixed, and prepared in fit seasons, to make them alive, by procuring life for them from the stars, as also a sensible soul, as a more noble form. For there is so great a power in prepared matters which we see do then receive life, when a perfect mixtion of qualities seems to break the former contrariety. For so much the more perfect life things receive, by how much their temper is more remote from contrariety. Now the heaven, as a prevalent cause doth from the beginning of everything to be generated by the concoction, and perfect digestion of the matter, together with life, bestows celestial influences, and wonderful gifts, according to the capacity that is in that life, and sensible soul to receive more noble, and sublime virtues. For the celestial virtue doth otherwise lie asleep, as sulphur kept from flame, but in living bodies it doth always burn, as kindled sulphur, then by its vapor it fills all the places that are next to it. So certain wonderful works are wrought, such as are read of in the Book of Nemeth, which is tituled a Book of the Laws of Pluto, because such kind of monstrous generations are not produced according to the laws of nature. For we know that of worms are generated gnats, of a horse wasps, of a calf, and ox bees, of a crab, his legs being taken off, and he buried in the ground, a scorpion, of a duck dried into powder, and put into water, are generated frogs. But if it be baked in a pie, and cut into pieces, and put into a moist place under the ground, toads are generated of it. Of the herb, garden basil bruised betwixt two stones, are generated scorpions, and of the hairs of menstruous woman put under dung, are bred serpents, and the hair of a horse tail put into water, receiveth life, and is turned into a pernicious worm. And there is an art wherewith by a hen sitting upon eggs may be generated a form like to a man, which I have seen, and KNWW how to make, which magicians say hath in it wonderful virtues, and this they call the true mandrake. You must therefore know which, and what kind of matters are either of nature, or art, begun, or perfected, or compounded of more things, and what celestial influences they are able to receive. For a congruity of natural things is sufficient for the receiving of influence from celestial, because when nothing doth hinder the celestials to send forth their lights upon inferiors, they suffer no matter to be destitute of their virtue. Wherefore as much matter as is perfect, and pure, is not unfit to receive the celestial influence. For that is the binding and continuity of the matter to the soul of the world, which doth so daily flow in upon things natural, and all things which nature hath prepared, that it is impossible that a prepared matter should not receive life, or a more noble form,